Lexxii, welcome back to my channel. Now, today's video, or tonight's video rather, I'm going to be doing a movie review for y'all. And in today's video, I'm going to be reviewing the movie that is on Tubi. If you're not familiar with what Tubi is and stuff like that, it's basically like a free movie streaming website. And in today's video and stuff like that, I'm going to be reviewing the Tubi movie, Absence of Innocence. Insert picture here. And also, I'm going to link the trailer down below. Now, if you're not familiar with what that movie's about, basically tells the story of this fine-ass dude. His name is Taurus. And basically, I like that name Taurus. Like, that is so cute. I like that name for a guy. But anyways, yeah, like, it tells the story about this guy named Taurus and stuff like that. And pretty much he's a womanizer and stuff like that. He can't handle rejection and stuff like that. Like, he, can't handle rejection and stuff like that. Like, he pretty much has to have every girl he sees and stuff like that. And in the end, he pays a major price. Now, basically, my thoughts on that movie is this. It's true what they say, just like in Hollywood and any other place and stuff like that. It's true what they say. Men with money and power, they think they can get and have everything they want, when in reality, that's not the case. Like, dude, I admit, he is a fine-ass, handsome dude. Now, he fine as hell now, but even the finest dudes get rejected. Like, come on now, dude. You can't have every woman that you see. Like, come on now. Learn to accept the word no. Like, if a girl tells you no, let it go and move on. Don't keep trying to pursue her in hopes for changing her mind, because it's not going to happen. Well, in this case, like, the girl, because like in this case and stuff like that, like, he did find a girl he was attracted to and stuff like that. Her name was Drew and stuff like that. And like, she kept saying no, 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 no. Like, dude, what part of no don't you get? Like, leave this girl alone. You see she's clearly not interested. Like, let it go and move on. Find somebody else that will be interested in you. Like, yeah, but eventually, like in this case, you know, he wore her down to the point where she eventually gave in and stuff like that. But yeah, that's that on that. And also, now, obviously the movie didn't dive into Taurus' childhood or anything like that, but I imagine that Taurus grew up spoiled. And obviously he was the younger brother, so maybe he did, maybe he didn't get spoiled and stuff like that as a child. But I just want to say this right here, what I'm about to say, goes out to parents. Parents, listen to me and listen to me good. Do not spoil your kids while they're young, because as they get older, they're going to expect that from the world. And in Taurus's case, he pretty much expected that from the world and saw that he expected to have everything he wanted, every girl he's seen and stuff like that. When in reality, dude, like, you can't always get what you want. Like I said, learn to accept the word no. And he even had said, like, somewhere in the movie, like, to his homeboy, like, nobody tells me no. Like, dude, learn to accept the word no. Like, you can't always get what you want. Like, that's just life. And also, I just want to say this. Now, I hate to be a party pooper for those of you who haven't seen the movie. Like I said, it is on Tubi. Tubi is spelled T-U-B-I. It is on Tubi and stuff like that. You can watch it if you want to and stuff like that. And I hate to be a spoiler, but how can I say this? It's just like what Hailey Bieber had said in her little TikTok video and stuff like that, when they had the voiceover, and the voiceover had said, I'm not saying she deserves it, but I'm just saying God's timing is always right. And in this case and stuff like that, pretty much Taurus had did something beforehand in his college years and stuff like that that was really bad. Pretty much like, the girl he was trying to pursue was actually a girl that he had met back in college, which he didn't know he met her back in college. It was his girl who went by the name Nicole, who is now Drew. Like, they had met way back when in college and stuff like that, at this party and stuff like that. And I'm guessing she had got drugged up and stuff like that. And she was laying in the bed and stuff like that. And you know, she was drugged up and stuff like that. And pretty much Taurus R.A.P.E.D'd her. And as revenge and stuff like that, you know, she pretty much, you know, in a way kind of was playing the game and stuff like that. Pretty much like, like I had said, like Taurus kept coming at her, coming at her, coming at her, coming at her, and each time she said no, and eventually she gave in. You know, she was playing the game and stuff like that, and pretty much like she pretty much tricked her to some cabin and stuff like that, for some kind of vacation date night and stuff like that, and you know, she tied him up, gagged him and stuff like that, and these two men had came in and stuff like that, and she had took the blindfold off him and stuff like that, and the two men pretty much took turns sodomizing him. And in the end, you know, he was hospitalized and stuff like that in the hospital bed and all that kind of other stuff. And like I had said, like with the Hailey Bieber TikTok video, like in this case, I'm not saying he deserved that, but I'm just saying God's timing is always right. Nobody deserves to get RIPED, no matter if you're a man or a woman. And people are so quick to associate sexual assault with just women. No, being SA is not just a woman thing, a woman or a girl thing. There are just many boys and men that are victims of sexual assault. There are those women that SA little boys. There are those men that SA little boys. Like, it's not just a female thing, it's a human thing. It can happen to anyone. And with Taurus, like I said, I'm not saying he deserved that, but I'm just saying God's timing is always right. Like, you cannot go around treating people like crap, thinking you're untouchable, and expect things not to happen to you. Because one thing about karma, it always comes back around. It always comes back around. And with Taurus, I hate that the girl had tricked him into going to that cabin with her, and he was SA'd by two men. But how long did you think you can go on just doing evil stuff and expect things not to happen to you? Like, I'm just saying. But if you ask me and stuff like that, if you have seen the movie, if you ask me, Taurus did not deserve that one bit. I admit he was an asshole. He did like do women dirty, because there was this one scene and stuff like that in the movie where this nice girl saw that she came in pretty much wanted like his help and stuff like that with like, I think, a charity thing and stuff like that, and pretty much he had told her in order to get the money for the charity, I think she wanted like $20,000 and stuff like that, and he pretty much told her in order to get the money for the charity and stuff like that, you pretty much gonna have to put out and stuff like that. And she was reluctant at first, but she eventually gave in and stuff like that. And when it was time for her to go and stuff like that, this nigga had wrote her a check not for $20,000, but $100, and that sent her on her way. And yeah, I admit he was an asshole. He dogged women out and stuff like that. But towards the end of the movie, I admire him. I admire Buddy for wanting to change his ways for the good. Like, he eventually, you know, came to reality that, you know, he was a bad person and stuff like that, and, you know, wanted to turn his life around. Like, he eventually had wrote a check to the girl for $20,000 and stuff like that. He pretty much, I think, wrote a letter to the Drew/Nicole girl about, you know, how sorry he was for, you know, treating her wrong and all that kind of other stuff. And he had wrote a letter to his friend and stuff like that, who was also a co-worker in his place of business and stuff like that. Wrote a letter to him about how sorry he was for treating him dirty. Like, he actually was in the process of turning his life around and stuff like that. And just when he was in the process of turning his life around, that happened. So he kind of deserved that, what happened to him in the end, but he kind of did it. He kind of deserved that because, like I said, he was a shitty person. He was a mean person and stuff, treating women dirty, treating people dirty in general. But he kind of didn't deserve that, because you got to give the man credit for turning his life around. He was on the right path to becoming a good person, settling down with one woman. But hey, like, she tricked him, and he was sodomized, and old girl fled to Canada and changed her name to something else. And here's the doozy right here. It turns out, like I had said, the girl who goes by Drew now, her real name is actually Nicole, and they had met like a long while back in college, you know, when she was kind of a little bigger and stuff like that. She wore glasses, had her hair cut short, and I think she had like some braces or something like that. She was kind of like a geeky, nerdy girl and stuff like that, so he didn't recognize her from college and stuff like that, because, you know, she since then had lost her glasses, lost her braces, and lost weight and stuff like that. And come to find out, Taurus wasn't the one that SA'd her. It was his friend. And my thing is, the fact that here it is, you acted like a good guy throughout the whole movie and stuff like that, but you were the villain the whole time. Here it is, like with his friend and stuff like that. I forgot his name and stuff like that. Here it is with his friend. You was acting like the good guy the whole time, but come to find out, you just another dog-ass nigga. It come to find out and stuff like that, like, you know, towards the end and stuff like that, they show her being SA'd, and yeah, it shows her being SA'd and stuff like that when she was in college and stuff like that. And once it's all over and done and stuff like that, the camera raises up to the boy's face, and it wasn't Taurus that did that, it was his friend. And this dude had the audacity to keep the girl's panties, like, really? And like I had said, the fact that you had did that and stuff like that proves that you ain't nothing but a dog ass nigga. You ain't nothing but a dog ass nigga too. Like, you obviously don't understand the word no. And pretty much, Taurus pretty much paid the price for something that you did. So in a way, I hate to say it, but Taurus's friend kind of set him up. Even though he really had nothing to do with that and stuff like that, about the girl, you know, tricking Taurus to go to the cabin and stuff like that. Even though he didn't have nothing to do with that, still, it's kind of like Taurus's friend set him up. Because Taurus had to pay the price for something that you did. And that's just sad. And, yeah. That's just about that on that. And I don't know if there's going to be a sequel to the movie or whatnot, but if there is a sequel to the movie and stuff like that, if the truth comes out and she finds out that Taurus wasn't the one that SA'd her and it was his friend, man, she is going to be pissed and there's going to be hell to pay. Man, I hope she sliced and diced that nigga. Because it's almost as if Taurus had suffered that, what happened to him in that cabin, Taurus suffered that for nothing, in a way, if you think about it. And after that happened to him, you know, like, I'm pretty sure he probably was traumatized. I'm pretty sure, you know, it was hard for him to function in normal life. But, yeah, like, Taurus pretty much went through that for nothing. And now that I think about it, his friend was smart, you know, like I said, the girl was drugged up and stuff like that. His friend kind of was smart and stuff. Why you think when he SA'd her, he lifted up her dress and covered her face so she wouldn't see him? Because the whole time, you know, when she was getting SA'd, she thought it was Taurus, but it wasn't. So yeah, that's just about that on that. And also, I just want to say this. This goes out to anyone, men, women, boys, girls, whatever the case may be. When you go to a party, please do not accept drinks from people you don't know. Better yet, if you didn't see them pour it, don't drink it. I don't give a damn if it's a dude that's fine as Morris Chestnut or a girl that's as fine as Beyonce. Do not accept a drink from people you don't know because you didn't see them pour it. Like, you don't know, like, if they probably put something in it or anything like that. Don't accept drinks from people you don't know. And if you do accept drinks from people you don't know, follow them to the bar so you can clearly see that they are ordering you that drink and stuff like that, and have them hand it to you right in front of the bartender. Or better yet, follow them to where the liquor is and watch them pour it and stuff like that. Don't just have somebody hand you a drink and then drink it because you don't know what's in that drink. And also, I'm a big fan of the buddy system. Ladies and men, when you go to these parties, like, don't matter if you go to a college party, a club party, a house party, whatever the case may be, please stay together at all times. Stay together because you never know what might happen when you're by yourself. If one leaves the party, y'all all leave the party. If one goes out to his or her car, y'all all go out to his or her car. If one goes chills with his or her boyfriend or girlfriend, y'all all go chill with y'all boyfriend or girlfriend. It's like, stay together. Stay together. And also, men and women alike, anybody, no means no. Do not drug men or women up into having sex with you, because no means no. Like, come on, dude, and come on, dude, and come on, girl. All this free pussy and this free dick and stuff like that in the world, you want to SA somebody? Come on now. Here, there's people out here that give it up for free. Don't drug nobody. Like, no means no. And you see that the girl or guy's not interested, stop. Let it go and move on. Don't drug them up into having sex with you and stuff like that, because that's not right. You're pretty much forcing them to have sex with you. It's not like they willingly want to. And also, when you drug these people up, you do not know how their body is going to react to that drug. Because there's this movie I seen, I think it's called like Fugitive at 17. Like, the man had drugged this girl up into having sex with him and stuff like that. And the girl, she ended up shaking and stuff like that, having seizures and stuff like that. I think she had like an allergic reaction to the drug, and she ended up dying. Like, you need to, like, don't be drugging these people up, because like I had said, you don't know how these people's bodies are going to react to this drug. Who said they have an allergic reaction to it and die? And you pretty much be in trouble, because that's murder. So, yeah, like, no means no, and don't be drugging these people up to have sex with you, because that's not right. That is not right. Because there's people out here that give it up for nothing. And the fact that you are so desperate for some sex that you decide to drug somebody and have sex with you, that's not right. That is wrong. So, yeah, that just about concludes this video. Like always, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. I'm going to insert my social media handles over here as well in the description box down below. So feel free to add and follow me on those. Also, don't forget to turn on post notifications, because you don't, what's the point? And all in all, like I had said and stuff like that in this video, Taurus kind of sort of deserved it, but he didn't. Because like I said, he was an asshole. He did treat people wrong or whatnot. But he kind of didn't deserve it, because you got to give him credit for turning his life around toward the end. But the unthinkable happened. That girl had tricked him into going into a cabin. He let her tie him up, blindfold him and stuff like that. He was SA'd by these men and pretty much ended up traumatized for the rest of his life. So all in all, like, it's pretty much a two-way street. But if you ask me, I don't really think he deserved that, because like I had said, like, you gotta give him credit for turning his life around. And hopefully if there's a sequel to it or so like that, if old girl find out the truth, man, I hope she kills Taurus' friend, because dude, the fact that you pretty much S8 this girl pretty much shows you ain't nothing but a dog ass nigga too. You don't understand the word no. So yeah, that pretty much concludes this video. So until next time, peace out. And I hope I made sense in this video, because I feel like I babbled and stuff like that, but hopefully y'all understand what I'm saying.